I don't put bumper stickers on Ferraris.
So what if I don't like peanut butter? Sue me.
All right, we are live. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome to the showgram. Normally we say it's the greatest night of the week, which is Thursday, but you know what? This week, Friday is the greatest night of the week. And I got to tell you, today felt like a Friday all day until I started setting up my little studio here. And I'm like, this feels weird. We haven't done this on a Friday in a long time.
Yeah. My whole week was jacked up to begin with. So just moving this a day after just kind of added to that. So
right.
But either way, I've been really looking forward to tonight.
Yes.
Obviously we have a jam-packed episode that we're going to try to get in within an hour, maybe hour and a half tops. We'll see how it goes. We want to stick with our normal time. We know we got Daniel, the Bearded Apprentice. We got his stream, Blue Collar stream on tonight at 10 too. So we don't want to overlap too much. So for sure.
Right, yeah. So we have, yes, of course. Thank you so much, Diablo. Sorry. We clicked at the same time. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay,
thank you so much for the love with the super chat. So, of course, if you didn't know, on the 20th was Josephine's birthday, the big 3-3. We're so proud of the little guy. So thank you so much for the love. I know. And thank you so much for all the Instagram posts. I know it really meant a lot to them. So we have that going on. We want to talk about the Browns, of course, with the Thursday night win last night, which is why we're here today. We want to talk about the new Halloween. Joe's got a few funny stories to go over. And then, of course, we have a very special guest introducing a brand new scent, which I'm so excited to talk about because I'm not crazy about fall scents, but I'm going to tell you guys why I absolutely love this scent. So really excited for that. If you guys are brand new here, thank you so much. This is Beard's Life and everything in between. We're Beard Talk with Kyle and Joe. But Joe, what do you want to do, man? Do you want to roll through, take attendance real quick? You want to bring in Carrie?
You know what? Let's bring in our guests and let's all three of us say hello to everybody in the chat. I see all the birthday love already. And you guys, you guys forced me to put a video out on Instagram thanking you all because it was just too overwhelming to try to do it individually. You guys are absolutely amazing. I felt every single one of those birthday wishes, and I'm so appreciative of it. And I see them still rolling in the chat, and I thank all you guys, and I'm so happy to be spending my birthday week with you guys for sure. So let's not waste any time. Let's bring in the true star of the show, none other than Carrie from Defined Beard Company, wearing one of my new favorite Dixon flannels that I also own as well. The ribbon, of course, celebrating breast cancer awareness. That's an awesome charity that the proceeds go to, and Real Men Wear Pink.
Yes. That's right.
Fight us on that. So
I got a few
pink and black is like perfect, you know.
Yes.
Well, I'm guessing that's like your favorite. It might be your only, I don't know, but your favorite Defined hat, because that's the one that you wear most of the time, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite one. Yeah,
the thick frame black glasses with that hat with the black and white, man. It works. It works.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's one of my favorites, and I kind of went to a new one with the new logo, but I kind of like this one as a hat. So I've got more of these on order. Is my mic super loud now?
It is. Turn it off. No, it sounds good. It's the best laptop mic I think I've ever heard. Actually, it is the best I've ever heard.
Yeah, I paid quite a bit for it, so thank God it works.
Very nice. So Carrie, thank you so much for being here. So Carrie, as always, is bringing it. We got a new scent. We have a special discount code, as you can see at the bottom. Beard Talk 15 is good for 25% off all beard products, which is a fantastic discount on already fair price beard products. Like I said, we're going to be releasing that new scent, and then we also have 3 very generous giveaways that we're going to be doing throughout the night. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Carrie, how are you, man? How are things in Texas? How's the company? How's your family? What's going on?
Everything's good, man. Texas we're finally starting to get some cool weather at night. You know, it's like hot and stuff, but during the day still. But we're getting some cool weather at night, and you know, as far as business goes, I've been busier lately than I have been for a while. I mean, ever since I dropped Ace of Fades, it's been like it's been a whirlwind. You know. I didn't expect. I mean, you always want it to be that way, but I didn't expect it, and it's been super cool. You know, I mean, it's been stressful, but it's been super cool. You know, so I appreciate everybody who has ordered, is ordering. You know, I mean,
we had some people yesterday saying that they already had stuff in the cart ready to go for tonight.
Right.
People were saying like that yesterday. So we know people are excited. Yeah, man, dude, you've been dropping some just absolute bangers of scents lately.
Thank you.
And you've come on strong, and this scent, which people are already posting the name and the profile already, so I might as well go ahead and show it off. But Fall Classic is what is dropping, and a Fall Classic it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the obvious baseball reference, and we've been talking earlier of you being a huge Houston Astros fan, and I know you are taking some time away from that game, which again we really appreciate. So tell us about this scent. Tell us about your thought process making this one out.
Basically on this one, it's kind of like what Kyle said. I'm not really a big fall scent guy, you know. It's like I never really have been, but I wanted to do something that was versatile, I guess. I mean, it is still, you know, to me, it still feels fall because of the Neroli balsam, you know, and the cedar wood and things like that. But I've just never been a big fan of fall scents. So I was trying to think of a way, you know, to come up with something that I would want to wear, and you know, it wouldn't smell like Hobby Lobby or Michaels or anything like that, you know. And so I just started playing around with some things, and I ended up with this, and I'm pleased with it because I don't like fall scents, but I love this one, you know?
Yeah, Carrie, you have a way of keeping whatever your target is of a scent profile in that realm, but it's always different. And I don't think that's unintentional. You know, like Ace of Fades is a barbershop for sure, but I've never smelled anything like it in that barbershop realm. Fall Classic is no different. Like I did, you sent us out testers, and I'm like, all right, it's a fall scent. I smell it, but there's so much more going on with it. And that's what I love about it. And I know people, it's amazing. Your products, Feel and Beard, are top notch, arguably the best in the game. And people always talk about your scent profiles. I think it's because of how different they are.
Yeah. I mean, I just try not to, you know, I just try to do my own thing, I guess, you know, and do things a little bit different. You know, I don't want to ever follow anyone and have the same scent profiles and things like that, you know, and that's not, you know, I mean, that's not knocking anyone. I'm just saying that, you know, it's like, I want to create scents people haven't smelled before, you know? And so that's my goal every time. Cause I mean, I've made scents before where I've said, oh no, this smells like almost exactly like this, you know, or this smells like that, or it's similar to this, it's similar to that. And I won't use them. And, you know, with this one, I was like, I haven't smelled a fall scent like this. So, you know, I said, I think this is the one, you know, so I stuck with it.
Yeah. So I think when I first got the tester, I was telling you it like reminded me of like the time where it like just turns fall, but it still kind of feels like summer.
Right.
But technically it's fall because like in Ohio,
good description.
like when it turns fall, it's still usually pretty hot. And you know, you still kind of get some of that summer feel, but yeah, you start to get that fall, you know, mixed in, and that's what I get out of this one. So you like you didn't like hit the heart of fall or autumn, and I love that. I love that you like focus on a specific time of fall, which is kind of like when fall is just starting and there's that transition period. I feel like you still get a little bit of a tiny little bit of summer creeping into fall.
Yeah, because that's how Texas is. Like, you know, when I wake up, it's, you know, right now, you know, for the past few weeks, I wake up and it's, you know, 50, 55 degrees, and by noon it's 86, you know, and so and then as the day goes on, as it gets later, it starts cooling down again, and that's what it reminds me of. Is like it's having a little bit of the end of a summer scent that like bleeds into a fall scent, you know. That's the way I kind of felt like. That's what it felt like to me, you know. So
I saw a couple of people were throwing it in the chat, but Joe, do you want to roll through the scent profile real quick? We'll dive into that.
Yep. So we have bergamot, oud, cedarwood, neroli balsam, and French vanilla. I will say for me, right out of the bottle and even out of the jar of the butter, the bergamot and the French vanilla is what hits me first.
Yeah.
Is that intentional?
Yeah, because when I first started working on it, didn't really have anything to smooth it out. And so I tried a couple of different vanillas, and vanillas tend to make things really sweet, you know. And so French vanilla is a little different. It has kind of a little bite to it, I guess you'd say, but not like in a bad way. But it's hard to explain. It's kind of a softer vanilla, I guess you'd say, you know. And it has a specific scent too as well. So, you know, and I think it's important to note that, you know, I know a lot of people are going to see that there's oud in it and just go, oh my God, there's oud, you know.
I know.
It's not oud forward at all.
It's the most subtle. It's probably the most subtle oud that I've experienced in a product.
I think the oud, I completely agree, Joe. I think the oud helps it stay in that manly cologne-y fall way. You know what I mean? Like it pushes it away from that like cinnamon nutmeg scent just a real little bit and just adds a little to it. So I completely agree. But you sent us out the testers. You know, I tried it, loved it. And then I don't know if you told us or I looked, but either way, I didn't know. And then when I got the actual bottle with the label, I'm looking at the scent profile. I'm like, dang. Like there's a few like oud and even the French vanilla a little bit that I didn't see coming. And I was like, that's awesome. Like my mind was blown a little bit.
Yeah. The oud was specifically used to give it a cologne vibe, but I just wanted a little bit, you know. So I thought it was perfect, you know.
Oh yeah,
I did,
for sure.
I just want to make it known that, you know, I mean, if you're looking for just an oud scent, that's not what it is.
No, not at all. I just want to comment real quick. Mo, the bearded shark, came in and said, Carrie's looking beautiful as always. I already was hitting on Carrie earlier, telling him that he looks good. So you got seconds on that, sir.
Yeah, he told me to go shirtless.
A lot of love for the ribbon Dixon. One of my favorites that I own as well.
It's so awesome.
I love it.
It's
awesome.
I got a bunch of them earlier. I got what I get last week, and the infectious grooves. I got the eagle. I got the sublime. My wife got the sublime and the eagle.
Nice.
It's really what's
cool.
up, Jake?
I don't think there's anything more attractive than when the wives wear a flannel shirt.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. When the spouse wears a flannel shirt, game over.
Hey, we have a lot of new people coming and say hello.
Yeah.
I'm trying to highlight every single comment, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm seeing all the love. Thank you so much. If you did just stop in, again, below Beard Talk 15 will save you 25% on all beard products, but Fall Classic is the one that we're dropping today. It is definitely the most unique fall scent in the fall realm, and definitely in the defined realm, which is really cool. But we do have some gift cards to give away. Three.
Yeah.
Three $25, right? 20? 25?
$25
gift cards to give away. Joe, should we get started with one of those?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the first one.
All right. If you want to roll through the rules real quick.
Yep. And while Kyle's picking a number, if you guys are just coming in, again, we are releasing the Fall Classic, which is Carrie's take on a fall scent that consists of bergamot, oud, cedarwood, neroli balsam, and French vanilla. Just another banger that Carrie is producing, and he's just like you're like a quiet assassin too when it comes to releasing these scents.
Yes. Agreed.
I know Ace of Fades was on Command Corner, but still, the way they just kind of roll out, like you're just like a silent assassin.
Here's my impression, and this is my opinion and impression. As Carrie has never said this, like I feel like Carrie's a quieter guy. You know, he promotes, but he's quieter in that realm. I feel like if I ever went to Carrie and been like, man, you know, you're quiet, but people love your products. Why aren't you out there more? He'd be like, I don't need to, man. My products speak for myself. And he obviously never said that, but that's the impression I get, because your products really are that good. And I'm not just saying that if I didn't believe that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I try not to hype my own stuff up that much, you know, but I mean, you do have to advertise, you do have to market. Right. So you do have to hype your stuff as much as you can. But, you know, I just try to let it speak for itself. Mm-hmm. I stay out of any type of the drama or anything. You know, I don't get involved in any of that. Of course, you know, we see it happen, you know, but I don't think it's my place or a company's place to get involved in that kind of stuff, you know? So I just sit back, do my own thing, and then hopefully, you know, keep growing the business, and just focus on that, you know? It's just something that you got to really have a balance, and you have to have a focus too at the same time.
Yeah.
Well said, Karen.
I had a question put up here.
Was it the Ace of Fades one?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Neroli is a light. I would say it's a light floral, and you get a tad bit of citrus in it. That's what I get out of Neroli.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
a pleasant.
It's a balsam, you know, but don't think like fir, pine.
No,
it's not like that. It's softer, and that's why I chose that. And even the cedarwood. I mean, like, Distinguished Caballero is not in the regular lineup anymore. You know, that's one of the things that I'm going to make. You know, do pre-orders for. Just I kind of took the bottom sellers and said, you know, nah, I probably shouldn't be stocking these all the time. You know, so. But that one, when you smell the cedar in it, you get the cedar in it. You know, you get the tobacco, you get the cedarwood. Right. This one, the cedar's really light. It's just there to kind of just give it that fall vibe, you know, and it blends really well with the Neroli balsam and that French vanilla, you know. So that was just kind of luck, you know. And it's also Texas, you know, like. I swear, you know, we have to use cedar and everything.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Dean is asking about Ace of Fades. I love a good barbershop. If you love a good barbershop scent, in my opinion, Ace of Fades is a must own.
Yeah,
two words. Everything you want. What's that, Jeff?
2 words: Egyptian musk. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I mean,
put it in your cart based on the 2 words: Egyptian musk. That's all I need to say.
I'm seeing everyone pumping up Ace of Fades, Carrie. So that's no surprise from what you told us before. But I've seen at least 5 people say they love it.
And the scent King's Bounty is always talked about. And King's Bounty, I realized, was like the only one that I didn't have. So I just purchased it a little bit ago.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to. Everyone talks about it, and I need it in my collection because then that way I finally have the full defined collection. So
yeah. I was super humbled this morning when I woke up, with that surprise with Dan's best of 2021, and he had King's Bounty oil and he had my butters in there, and I was just like, this is just really cool because I knew the scent release was today, so I woke up feeling great. Yeah. Whenever it's a new scent release, and I woke up to that video and I was like, no way, yes. Awesome, I was like, this is awesome, and it's been another busy day. It goes up and down. It's like that. I think every beer company will tell you, maybe not every. There's probably one or two that still did well, but I think most small batch beer companies would tell you that the summer was probably one of the worst summers for sales. I don't know what it was, I guess because of COVID last year, maybe that was one thing, because summertime for me last year was just blowing up. But, summer this year was kind of a hit and miss. One day you're busy, one day you're not, and you just, but it's good. Yeah, no, once Ace of Fates came out, it was like, oh no, I have to, I just buried myself, and so, but it's good. And I love it. And I wear that every day, man. Honestly, to tell you the truth right now, I've been wearing it every day since I made it.
It's great.
Yeah. I'm wearing Fall Classic today just because it's new scent release day, right. But, yeah, that was really blessed with Ace of Fades.
I think this is a perfect description, Carrie. Ace of Fades is amazing. All I smell in bottle is talc, but then when you put it in beer, the Egyptian musk explodes, and that is a great description of it.
Yep.
Yeah, because when I was working on it, I was like, I kept just smelling it in the bottle, like, or smelling. I'll use these little cups. Like Chris Mack can tell you this, the Bearded Mac, he does this too. We use these little cups when we're trying to come up with a fragrance, so you don't waste, like carrier blends and stuff. So you're coming up with your fragrance first. And I kept just smelling the cups after I mix them together, and I'm like, man, talcum. And at one point, I got just a little blast of that Egyptian musk, and I was like, I'm going to put this in a bottle with my carrier blend and let it sit, for a couple of days, see what happens, put it in my beard. So I did that. I got it, put it in my beard, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that Egyptian musk is where it's at. It's perfect with the talcum and the amber. It pulls a little bit of the sweetness off, so does the sandalwood. A lot of people think sandalwood is sweet, but there's all kinds of different sandalwoods, but the sandalwood that I have in it is not so much a sweet one, so it balanced it out. But man, yeah, that Egyptian musk was crazy. I was like, man, I'm glad I did that.
Star of the show.
For sure. Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we got people saying what the heck with this giveaway. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. So again, this is one of 3 $25 gift cards to Define Beer Co. Again, Beer Talk 15 is not going to save you 15% tonight. It's going to save you 25% tonight. And that is until midnight Eastern time or Central time? Eastern time. All right.
Yep.
So 3 more hours or so.
Yeah. And thank you guys who are still coming in and wishing me a happy birthday. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, Emo. What's up, man? Yes. Thank you for all the love, everyone. Jeff Rice. What's up, brother? All right. Vado, only enter once. You might get prioritized. Enter twice, and you get disqualified. That is true. Get your fingertips ready.
What's up, Vato?
All right, guys. When I say go, please go ahead and give me a number 20 through 40. Go ahead and go. 20 through 40. Go ahead and go. Straight Bearded. What's up, Rob? Deep Pockets is my favorite. Yeah, I wore Deep Pockets yesterday. Really good.
Yeah, Deep Pockets is my number one seller.
There we go.
Yeah, I actually had somebody email me today and said that, they were trying to decide between Deep Pockets, Amorous, and something else. And they said, which one is your top? And, I said, Deep Pockets is my number one seller. Then, King's Bounty, is right behind it with now Ace of Fades and then Amherst. I mean, it's kind of why I trimmed down my lineup, just to. I felt like Psychobilly and Distinguished Caballero were good, but when I noticed that they weren't selling as well as the others, I said, probably this is something that I just bring back on a pre-order every now and then for the people who like it. And I've gotten emails. I know people are mad, but you'll still be able to get it. And Lemon Delight will be around in the summertime. So, those will.
Oh, that's a must own. Absolutely.
Yeah. Lemon Delight is amazing.
All right, guys. Out of all the people that entered, as far as I can see, we have one winner, but for sure he entered first. We have a lot of great viewers, of course, but this guy always kills it with the great questions he asks us and the owners. Love conversing with him. The one, the only, Nick Z. Bearded with the 34 bomb.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. And Nick can just reach out to you on Instagram?
You can, if he has email, I'd prefer him email me because it's easier to keep up with the giveaways that way, okay. And I can just email him the digital card. Okay. So it's you want to put it at the bottom of the screen? You can use the same one that you, I don't know. Can you put it at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we can punch.
Yeah, it's the same one you sent the link to. It's mine, Carrie at definedbeardco.com.
Yep, I'll add it right now.
Nice, Nick Z. Congrats on your second today. That's awesome. Second win of the day. Very cool. You are welcome, Nick. Enjoy it, man.
Yeah, no problem, Nick. Congratulations.
All right. So we got the email scrolling as well on the banner there. So
yep. Carrie at definedbeard.com.
Yeah.
Beard Co.
Beard Co. Gotta update that. He said it's definedbeardco.com.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. All right, let's see here. We'll get to Ryan's question real quick. Can't decide between Amorous, Deep Pockets, After Party, or KB.
Your best bet,
man.
I mean, if I was you, I would just buy all four of them.
Right, for 25% off. Why not?
So, Ryan, they're all really good. If you're asking for my personal opinion, and that's tough, man, because they are all very good. Amorous blew me away out of that list. I love Amorous. I can wear that 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps. It's more on the cologne side to me.
Amorous was my choice as well.
Vato says Amorous all day.
Yeah.
So Josh says King Bounty.
You have the cousins saying Amorous. You have one of the cousins moderator saying Amorous. There you go.
Ryan says, I love cologne style. There it is, man. You got to go Amorous. So my buddy, I give him a lot of my stuff because I get so much stuff. And he said he wanted to try Defined. And he grabbed Amorous first. And I'm like, I can't give you that one. He's like, I've never heard you say that. He goes, I've never heard you say that before. I go, yeah, not quite yet. I need that one a little longer.
What's up, Motivation Dave? Flex it.
Hey, Dave. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Dave?
Yeah.
So Joe, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what did you want to say? Because I'm going to go into a little bit of a story.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah.
So today, like I was saying earlier, I had like a crazy week. So for work, I actually had to testify as an expert witness for a big criminal court hearing that was going on. Basically, in the nutshell, it's all public stuff, but I'm not going to go into the details. But basically, this dude, the defendant, going to jail for a very long time, basically. So for doing some very stupid stuff, we'll leave it at that. And so this is like my first time like having to testify in front of it was a 12-person jury. And
so Joe, real quick for the audience, what's like the norm? Is that like way out of the norm, or like what's your normal court? Like what are you used to?
Normal court is going to the juvenile court, and it's nothing like you would imagine like on TV. It's like you're in like a little room. Basically, there's the magistrate or judge, and you're just sitting like at a table with like the attorneys across from like the other people, no audience or anything like that. Very small and confined. Whereas this hearing, big old, courtroom that you would imagine, got the 12-person jury sitting on the side of you, all that kind of stuff. And so I ended up doing like I was on the stand for like an hour. And so I talked to the prosecutor after, and she's like, I got to tell you, I am so glad you did not shave your beard for the court hearing. And I was like, oh, I would never shave my beard. And I was like, if you would have asked me to, I would have told you no. But so her exact words were from the prosecutor that the beard brings on a polarizing and captivating appearance for the jury to also focus on while they're listening to my testimony. And she said that was very important for them to have complete focus on everything that I was saying. And I just loved it because, beards still have those stereotypes. And when you think of like a setting like that, I had like one of the cops that I talked to who like testified before me. He was like, I had a beard and I shaved it. I thought that was the thing to do and all that. And so basically, like, beards absolutely have a place in any scenario, and don't let anybody tell you different. The fact that I have a prosecutor saying how captivating, polarizing a beard can be, it was just so cool to hear. Yeah. And when I went back and watched the closing statements, the prosecutor was talking to the jury, and she had brought up my testimony, and she was like to the jury, you guys remember the caseworker, Joe, the one with the beard. She purposely brought up the beard again so people can, again, use that image to then remember and refresh their minds for the testimony that I gave, for them to think about when they go into deliberation and stuff like that. So I thought that was like just an amazing beard experience that I never thought that I would have. And I could not wait to share it, because I know there are times where people debate on how long they should keep their beard, if they should keep their beard based on certain like work circumstances. And I'm telling you, if I can testify to a major criminal court hearing or court case, you guys can rock out a beard anywhere. And I don't think you should let anybody tell you different. So
I kind of want to end the show now. I'm like, you know what? Nothing else needs to be said.
I know, right? Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Two things real quick. Can you answer Dean's question?
Dean's question?
Yeah.
Joe, are you in law enforcement? No, I am not in law enforcement. I am a caseworker for a children's service agency. So I investigate any sort of child abuse, child neglect, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So basically, the criminal hearing was in regards to a matter such as that. So, yeah.
Nick Z, yes, that was a $25 gift card, brother. So two things. That obviously the whole moral of the story, that was awesome. Like I wouldn't have guessed that either. And Joe, Joe and I obviously talk every day, pretty much all day, and he told me what was going on. It didn't even cross my mind to say to you, are you even considering shaving your beard? Like, where do you stand with that? And obviously that wasn't even an option. Like that's awesome. I'm sure you're like, that's me. They called me. I didn't call them. Here we go.
Right. Right.
Very cool.
No, yeah, exactly.
Stand your ground.
I was
your
not,
ground.
Right.
Yeah, I was not going to shave. I'm not shaving for anybody. I've told people that I'm in the realm where if I have to quit my job to keep my beard, I probably will.
Dang, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, real quick, Vato asked us to describe the new scent again. So it is a fall scent: bergamot, oud, cedarwood, neroli, balsam. Am I pronouncing that right? And then balsam, okay. And then French vanilla. It is the most unique fall scent. I still consider it in the fall realm, but it's manly, it's cologne-y, it's a touch sweet from that vanilla. It's nothing like a slice of pumpkin pie like you're thinking. It's completely different. Fantastic. One of, if not my favorite fall scents, because like I said, I'm not a big fall scent guy. So hope that helps, Vato.
That's got to be because I'm not a big fall scent guy either. So it looks like my plan worked. My evil plan worked.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
To get the guys who aren't necessarily into the regular fall scents,
Yeah, Russ wanted to know what I had in beard during my testimony.
Good question.
I actually put in our Dignified Cousins. I had our collaboration in.
That just helps. When it's your collab, it just helps with the confidence.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. You already cut the mullet. You can't lose the beard. What's up, Ellie? Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. So.
That's a great story. Go ahead, Carrie.
Daniel has it.
Yeah, I know. E-Rock, I'm sorry. I did cut the mullet. It ran its course, and I wanted to go out a champion. So I won the championship, and I cut it. So that way I could just go out a champion. So for all you UFC fans, I call that pulling a Khabib. Khabib, one of the greatest UFC fighters. He decided to call it quits after going completely undefeated, and I don't blame him. So.
There's worse things. So great question, Joe. You were touching on this earlier. You want to repeat that? Because I love your description.
Neroli. Yeah. So Neroli is like you get that lighter floral, citrus type scent. Balsam can be a little bit different. You can have like that pine tree-esque. However, though, the Neroli is a balsam, like Carrie was saying. And this is not like a pine tree scent at all. So
very light. Hey, what's up, Jay? Let's go ahead and do one more giveaway. It's getting late early already.
So I know we haven't even talked about the Halloween movie, which we have to do too.
I know. We definitely have to do that. So this is the second of the third giveaway. How many do we have in here? So this is for another $25 gift card.
Benjamin says E-Rock hates change. Yeah, normally I do too. And I thought I was gonna let the mullet go longer than I did. I really wanted to rock it out throughout the winter at least, but Steph really wasn't into it, and my parents weren't really into it. My grandmother really wasn't into it. So I'm like, all right.
You ran the course too. It's not like you gave up. Like you had a full-on treated, full-on curly mullet. Yeah. It's not like you were like, I did it for a week and it was okay. Like you can say you had a mullet. So.
Oh yeah. And I mean, I won a competition. So there you go.
Yeah, man. Let's define me for a minute. Oh yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I always send these out, man. Whenever I'm releasing something or on a live stream, I always, hit the email.
Gotta let the peeps
subscribers. Yeah. So
all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're giving away 3. This will be number 2, $25 gift card to Defined Beard Co. So as always, please only enter once. The first person who gets it right on our screen will be the winner. When I say go ahead and give me a number 1 through 20. Go ahead and go 1 through 20.
Yeah, we got some people chiming in on the new Halloween movie. We're gonna we're gonna do kind of a little bit of a breakdown of it.
Yeah, probably right after this.
But we're gonna try to keep it as spoiler free as we can for those who still want to watch it and have it. I will do my best. We'll talk about like things that we liked, things that we didn't like, and we can definitely do that without giving away like spoilers and stuff.
Yeah, when I was listening to my radio show months ago, they were talking about Dexter because it just announced that the new one was coming out.
Yeah,
and they spoiled something for me, and I'm like, man, can't you give a heads up?
Yeah,
like
even my movie like podcasts, they say like this is the spoiler section. So if you don't want to listen, you can stop now. You know.
So just like last time, guys, I only see one winner, which is all we need. And I am triple checking right now.
JPB, I definitely will give a rating. After we kind of give the little breakdown, I'll give a rating. I'll do out of 10. We'll see. I've watched it twice. I will tell you that. I have seen it twice, but that does not mean that I absolutely loved it.
And the winner is Bald and Beautiful with the 12
Aldemir. Nice.
Congrats man.
Sir.
Yeah.
So Aldemir, you can see Carrie's email scrolling below. Make sure you send him an email so you can get that $25 gift card. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Congrats. $25 gift card coming your way.
Yep.
All right. So like I said, it is getting late early. Let's go ahead and dive right into this. Joe, do you want to kick it off? Do you want me to?
I will. Well, first and foremost, Carrie, are you a horror movie fan? Are you into like the Halloween holiday season, spooky season, I call it?
Yeah, I mean, I do like horror movies. Like I haven't watched, I mean, there's been so many like Halloween movie makes,
Right.
I haven't watched them all, but like I loved all the Saws and those movies. I mean, I stopped watching it after like the third one though, but like, I'll watch anything, man. Really. I mean, I'm a big comedy guy too as well, but yeah, horror I do like that. My wife can't stand it, so whenever I watch it, I have to watch it without her. She literally like it. You feel like when you're the parent, you're like, it's not real. It's not real, and then she's like, just no, I can't do it. There's too much blood. There's too much this, and I'm just like, that's the whole point. You gotta have that person who's running away from Michael Myers and trips and falls, I mean, every single time.
Dean, it is a amazing poured butter.
Yeah, it is everything you want in a poured butter. It is creamy. It is light. It gives you a little bit of hold. It's soft. It is I was going to bring that up actually, but we just don't have enough time. But the butter is fantastic.
Yeah, it's poured, Dean.
Yeah. I'll kind of give it a nice little...
Later, James. Have a good one, buddy.
That's what it looks like there. So nice and creamy. Has some volume to it. I have it in beard right now, and I'm just loving it.
Me too. So. Love it. All right, Joe. You're the huge horror movie buff, so I want to give you the opportunity to go first.
I almost wanted you to go first because you know me, I don't stop talking. But,
okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys, we'll try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. So, all right. So this Halloween Kills, which just came out, is the direct sequel to the Halloween that came out in 2018. The 2018 Halloween is the direct sequel to the original 1978 Halloween. All right. So if you're still with me, you have Halloween that came out in 1978, and they decided to do a direct sequel 40 years directly after the 1978 movie and the aftermath of that. So Halloween Kills, first and foremost, one of the best, like, exciting trailers, I would say. The trailers got me like super excited. I will say, like, it gave like a little too much. Like, I kind of felt like a lot of the movie was in the trailer. At least probably all the good parts of the movie was in the trailer. But yeah, so the Halloween Kills was interesting in the fact that they tried to go in so many different kind of directions. They wanted to take you back into 1978 at certain times. They wanted to,
which is the year of the original for those who don't follow.
Yeah, the year of the original. And they then really want to try to get you to follow Michael Myers a lot into the movie. But then you also have all these characters that they bring back from the original that they want you to follow as well. So the first problem I had with this movie was the fact that it just jumped way too much. It took away from a lot of the suspense because they followed Michael Myers so much in it. And that takes it away. Michael Myers was so scary in 1978 because you only saw him until the very end, but just certain little subtle points that just made it very creepy. Would you agree with that?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's what made 1978 so good. This one, they really wanted you to see Michael Myers a lot in the movie. And while I appreciate it and it was cool, it took away from the suspense. And when you take away from the suspense from a horror movie, especially a Halloween movie, it makes it it makes it a little bit more disappointing. They rely on that suspense for it to be successful. They really relied on the violence and the different kind of kills that were in this movie to try to get the entertaining factor in it. So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are some like the disappointing parts. The dialogue in it, complete horrible, most cheesiest lines ever. And very bad delivery too from some actor. Like some of the actor couldn't even cover it. Like, you know, some good actors can cover really bad dialogue and make it sound good, but man, some of this dialogue was horrible. So overall, here's my rating on it. Out of 10, I've seen it twice. I went to the theater and then I watched it on Peacock, which you can find on Peacock if you have it to stream. Although I will say support your local theaters now that theaters are up and running. You definitely want to go see movies in theaters. I would always suggest. But out of 10, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a straight. I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. So, yeah.
Shocked to hear that. So yeah, I pretty much piggyback everything Joe said. Halloween movies are suspenseful. They're scary. This was zero suspense. This was, and I'm stealing Joe's line. I don't remember if he just said it, but Michael Myers turning into John Wick.
Yeah,
taking on
That was like the first thing I texted you.
Groups of people. I mean, that's not what Michael Myers is at all. It was so much overacting and it was so cheesy. Yeah. So scale of 1 to 10.
I got to pause you really quick.
Go ahead.
The wife chiming in with the quote, "Evil dies tonight" was if you took a shot every time the line "Evil dies tonight" was said, you would have alcohol poisoning.
Cheesy.
That's how bad
cheesy. So, okay, scale of 1 to 10. 1 meaning it was atrocious, 10 meaning it was amazing, and 5 meaning it was average. If I have to pick like not decimal points, I give it a 1. I would never sit through it again. They tried so hard to make it cheesy, the overacting and the dialogue. I mean, it was over the top. Like I was texting with my brother who was watching it. We were laughing, and I like horror movies. I can handle cheese. I was shocked you said 4 because again, 5 is average. So you think it was just a hair below average?
Well, you have to understand. I mean, there's a lot of things like when it comes to me, like we're both horror movie buffs, but I think I really pick apart movies and break them down. And for me, like I look at not just the plot and stuff like that. Like the movie looked awesome. Like I loved how Michael Myers looked. I loved a lot of the imagery in the movie. Like when he's coming out of the house and the house is engulfed. I mean, that looked so cool. So I appreciated a lot of the shots. I am a good, like when it comes to horror movies, I do love some good gore. And it was, I mean, that was there and more. So there were some things that I did still like that I can't say it would be like a 1 or a 2. I think a 4 for me is very disappointing, but very fair for me.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
Carrie, if you're able to do so really quick, Nick is not confident that his email went through. You able to check that really quick or no?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay,
yeah.
Nick.
Yeah,
He got it, Nick. You're good to go, brother.
Yeah, I'll probably get all those out tomorrow, to everybody, and I'll figure out a way to give them a 25% discount and still credit it to you guys.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
If I have to just keep track, I'll just add to whatever.
Right.
You know the drill.
Right. No, well, thank you, man. I
appreciate that. And then everybody's saying Big and Little John were the best people in the movie. It's hard to argue that. They were funny. They were good characters in the movie. I like them. They were the couple who occupied the Myers house and redid it.
Oh my gosh, I never realized. That's right. Yeah, wow. How did I miss that?
Yeah, and Ellie is absolutely right. Lil Jon is the guy. I forgot. I think his last name is McDonald. But yes, he played Stuart on Mad TV. One of the best characters. I love it. Do you remember Mad TV? Did you watch it?
I mean, I do, but I never really watched it.
Yeah, no, Stuart was outstanding. Yeah,
very cool.
Aaron asked a good question, and then I think we can get to our last giveaway. He was asking, do we think the pandemic affected filming? Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, here it is. They postponed it, so this was supposed to come out a lot sooner. And these so 2018, this one, and then they're coming out with another one. They wanted to make this a trilogy with the same director. So they got one more coming out. So they got one more chance to kind of redeem themselves from this one. So we'll see how it goes. But.
Yeah, if you were a fan of the original and Halloween H2O and the second one, which were probably my three favorites.
Dude, don't put H2O. When you watch it now, dude, it's we like it because we liked it so much as a kid, but it's a bad movie.
It was one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite one.
Yeah, but it's really a bad, and that's fine. It's one of my favorites too, but it's still a very bad movie. 1978. I mean, it's not even it's on its own.
Wait, you said H2O? Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, yeah. I missed that at first.
Yeah,
but the point is, the suspense, that type of horror, that type of Michael Myers does not exist in this new one.
No,
in my opinion.
No.
So that's the big thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do this last giveaway here. We are winding down, and the Halloween talk scared quite a few people away. No pun intended.
I see what you did there.
Well, now we all know not to go see it.
Right.
I mean.
You have it on Peacock. It's free. So H2O isn't horrible. Resurrection versus Jason. I liked H2O a lot.
I will take Resurrection or Jason X. Oh my God.
Resurrection for sure.
No, that's the Resurrection, dude. I can't I squirt I'm fidgety watching that movie because I just can't wait for it to end.
See, that's how I felt about this one. Resurrection, I could take it or leave it.
Dude, this is way better than Resurrection.
Not in my opinion. Not even the same ballpark.
Dude, but Buster, I mean, I love Buster Rhymes, but man, it's not good.
That's fair. No, I could see someone's opinion like that, but honestly, he didn't bother me.
Yeah. I think it was the whole Kung Fu stuff he was into.
Yeah. He's like, Jet Li whooping everyone's.
Yeah. Right.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and do our last giveaway. This is a $25 e-gift card to Define Beard Co. I almost just said to Bearded Vato.
I'm sure he would be fine with that.
Yeah, he would be totally cool with that. Yeah. So, guys, please only enter once. The first one who gets it right on our screen will be the lone winner. But again, please only enter once. When I say go, please go ahead and give me a number 30 through 50. Go ahead and go 30 through 50. Vado, I can work.
I wanted to say you guys must be good luck because Martin Maldonado actually got a base hit tonight.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is that a
rare? He literally never gets a hit. He's just there because he's an amazing catcher. But it's like having a pitcher bat ninth, when he comes up to bat. He got a hit, and I was like, wow, you guys must be some good luck, man.
It's hard to find catchers who can do both. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like there's only a couple catchers that can really do both. I'll tell you what, like the Royals, was it Salvador Perez or something? I can't believe how much of a beast he was this year.
Oh my gosh, I know. Almost out of he's been solid, but almost out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's always been solid, but dude, he jacked like 40 home runs this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
All right, guys, we do have a winner. I think this is a first-time winner on Beard's Life, and everything in between, which would be awesome. And it is Garrett Bailey. Nice. With the 35 bomb.
Congratulations, Garrett.
Yes, congratulations, Mr. Bailey. That's awesome, man. It's scrolling below. Please email Carrie@definebeardco.com. He'll just email you right back with that e-gift card for the $25. Congrats, man. Yep. And Garrett, let us know if you were a first-time winner. I think you are, but I am not positive. I can't believe Metal Chef is here and didn't win. That is the luckiest man on earth.
Well, we had Metal Chef and we had Emo in here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Going to Daniel's stream, much respect and love. Yes. Thank you, Plain Bearded. Appreciate it. We're going to be logging off here in a minute. James, he's laughing. He's like, yep.
Yeah.
The guy's never bought beard product in his life. He wins it all.
He does win quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, you guys, till midnight Eastern Standard Time, Beard Talk 15 will save you 25% off if you guys are interested in using that code for some awesome Define products. Again, you really can't go wrong with any scent that Carrie has. So we're getting to that point where we're starting to develop our top 5 videos that we're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I will, without spoiling the categories, but I will say Define will be featured on a few of those for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
just absolutely yeah, for sure. Just one of our absolute favorite companies. And again, just these recent scents, man, just a silent assassin, just killing it.
Right. And
I'm glad we got to do something finally. It's like, we've been talking about it, and I've been looking forward to it. So we got to do it more.
More. For sure.
Donald wants to know, are you still playing and performing?
No, man, I'm almost 50. I think if I went on stage right now and did any type of quick movement, I'd probably slip a disc. And have to be taken off stage, but no, not anymore.
I feel that way at 32.
Yeah, I'm 48. So.
Okay. Very cool. So yeah, people are trickling out to get to the next one, which is great. But guys, huge thank you to Carrie for being here, for releasing the new scent with us, and especially for that 25% off. Remember, guys, that's flat out money out of his pocket that he's doing for us. And then, of course, $75 worth of gift cards for us as giveaways. So thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate all the support from everyone, and I appreciate anybody who's. I've been hearing the orders go off all night, and I'm glad that people are going to, support me and give it a shot, man. And, like I said, like you guys said as well, it's not your typical fall scent. It's definitely more like a fall cologne,
For sure. Agreed, Jay. Carrie's the man, 100.
Hustle. Yeah, man. He's doing some good things too, man.
Oh, yeah, Jay's good.
You and Ben Taft need to release a song. You guys should do a YouTube concert.
Maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Do a YouTube concert for sure, because I know Ben is an awesome musician himself. So
yeah, I've heard him. He's pretty good, man.
Yeah. So there you go. Well, yes, Carrie, dude, thank you so much, man. This was an outstanding way to celebrate my 33rd birthday. 33 years old, man. Weird.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. And I'll have to like refund your King's Bounty order since it's for your birthday gift, man.
Don't. I'll be so disappointed if you do that. No, I always happy to support, man. You do so much for us. I mean, it's the very least that we can do. I'm excited just to have King's Bounty in my grasp. I just hear so much about it, and it sounds like it's gonna be right up my alley, and I'm excited because I have my scent in mind of what my top scent would be for you, but I'm curious to see if that one takes it over. So we'll see.
We'll see. It's a top seller too as well. So a lot of people like it.
Right.
Kyle, did you hear about that? The whole Alec Baldwin?
I did. I think it's tragic. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's tragic. That's the only thing I can say. Yeah. I don't know much more about it.
As far as I know, they're treating it like a complete accident, right?
That's what I read. Yeah, but this is not the first time this has happened on a movie set, unfortunately.
This was a prop gun. What, did it have real bullets?
Yeah, I think it's a real gun, and they had blank bullets, but there was live rounds in it. Supposedly, that's again, I don't know much about it.
Yeah,
isn't that what happened to Brandon Lee?
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. I know that. So
yeah, Brandon Lee, who he's known for the Crow, right?
Oh yeah,
it's something very, very similar happened like that. But no, it's tragic, man. I feel horrible for Alec Baldwin, who has to go through that. But yeah, it was the cinematographer that that passed away, and I believe the director got injured too. So, yeah, crazy.
Garrett says he emailed you. Awesome. So
cool. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and step out of here again. Carrie, thank you so much for being here. Everyone in the audience, thank you so much. Make sure you check out the next stream, which is Blue Collar.
Yeah, Blue Collar, which is Daniel the Bearded Apprentice. Awesome stream. I love tuning in on Fridays for that. As soon as I get settled, I'm gonna hop on there for a little bit too. So,
all right, guys.
Well, Gary, thank you so much. I cannot wait for us to do this again. Always a pleasure. Kyle, sir, you have a great night.
You too. Be safe, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for your support, birthday wishes. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Be on the lookout for our Saturday video, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. With that said, Cousins and Defined out.